Monday, October 2nd, 4 p.m., Fort Lauderdale, Florida International Airport, on our way home. We've traveled thousands of miles witnessing the ravages of Hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Maria. Victoria, as you consider American Baptist Home Mission Society's disaster response, what are your takeaways from this trip?
First, let me say, although we have traveled thousands of miles in this last week, we only saw a sampling of the areas that were impacted by the Hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Maria. Lots and lots of damage. We saw lots and lots of damage. There are great needs everywhere we went. For instance, in Houston, we saw pockets of communities that have already been forgotten and have already fallen through the cracks. We saw areas where debris is still all over the streets. We even heard of several homes that had not been mucked out or gutted. It's just a lot there to be done. In Puerto Rico, wow, I mean, the images that we've seen just do not do it justice. It's going to take a lot of help from everyone to help our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico. Just the few days we were there, the challenges that we incurred with communication, I can't imagine living with that, not having electricity for 4 to 6 months or longer. The lack of supplies, being rationed, and limited water. The limited infrastructure that's in place there. There's a lot to be done. Just the areas that we've witnessed around San Juan, I'm sure will make the areas that have yet to be seen by many in the island that have been inaccessible. The damage there is nothing compared to what we've seen in San Juan. Getting back into Florida, in the St. Petersburg area, trees everywhere. Trees, just everywhere. Lots of need to get some trees up and removed and the debris again removed. In Fort Lauderdale, I heard a term that I not heard before, food insecurities, the lack of resources. Many of the people we talked to in the community we looked at were persons living paycheck to paycheck, the working poor. Just the fact of preparing for the storms, did their budgets in, then losing, all the food that they were told to stock up on. Just all of that, what that's going to do in the coming months ahead with their bills and responsibilities. We're really going to need everyone's help here. There's just so much to do.
So what are the next steps? Where does American Baptist Home Mission Society's disaster response go from here?
Good question. In Houston, we're just about ready to receive volunteers. We're finalizing the last of the details, getting the last bit of housing things set up. We'll continue to support our local American Baptist Church there, Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church, with their efforts there. In St. Petersburg and Fort Lauderdale, again, we will continue to support both of our local churches there in St. Petersburg, the First Baptist Institutional Church, and in Fort Lauderdale, the Mount Olive Baptist Church and the Mount Olive Development Corp. Again, we'll support their efforts and what they're doing and helping their members in their communities. In Puerto Rico, the last day or so, I've spent a lot of time making provisions to have emergency items sent in that they're unable to get on the island. So we're having those being sent in by air, and then having containers being sent in on sea freight. So we've been busy getting that and continuing to work with our partners on the ground and just helping them get set up so that they can be distribution centers. As we're moving forward though, I always try to keep in mind that we are the hands and feet of Jesus. And it's our goal, it's our mission, it's our desire to help and to serve those who otherwise might have fallen through the cracks. Those populations who are often underserved and forgotten. We're there to serve them.
That's one of the parts of our mission that I'm always proudest of. So, job well done.